Dude, like, my chat is so brain rotted. It's actually ridiculous. Dude, like, my chat is so brain rotted. It's actually ridiculous. Okay, I was done there. I know I do. Yeah, I'm doing level requests. Oh, that's sick, bro. You know, stop saying job. All right, the next level is this, but I have to let my dog out real quick. I will be back in like 5 minutes. I'm gonna play. All right, the next level is this. Every end. I have to let my dog out real quick. All right, I'll be right back. I will be playing a level just like 6 minutes. I'll be right back. I will be playing a level just like 6 minutes. Be right back. Hold up, I just brought the stream up on my phone. I noticed the chat's been on the wrong side the entire stream. Alright, I'll be right back. Hold up, I just brought the stream up on my phone. I noticed the chat's been on the wrong side the entire stream. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna do it. Guys, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it. Guys, I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. 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 I can't even react right now. I can't react. I can't even react right now. One attempt. Yeah. One attempt. Let's get it. Let's go, boys. I did it. I verified the golden. Let's get it. Let's go, boys. I did it. I verified the golden. No, that's a lie, man. I was not auto. Let's go, boys. I did it. Retro. Okay. No, that's a lie, man. I was not auto. What in the transition? Retro. Okay. Bro, I had my peak viewers watching every. What in the transition? Retro. Okay. Bro, I had my peak viewers watching every. In the transition. Bro, I had my peak viewers watching every in the transition. Bro, I had my peak viewers watching every.
Ooh, okay. Okay. Very well. Best of luck to you, Ryan. Ooh, okay. Okay. Very well. Best of luck to you, Ryan. Ooh, okay. Okay. Very well. Best of luck to you, Ryan. Castle soon and castle often, they say. Castle soon and castle often, they say. Castle soon and castle often, they say. Try not to backseat now. As much as I appreciate the help, try not to backseat now. This is a fight between me and Ryan. As much as I appreciate the help, try not to backseat now. I'm here to make mistakes and learn from them later. As much as I appreciate the help, I'm here to make mistakes and learn from them later. That's not a clean take. Okay. So I'll back off instead. Not a clean take. So I'll back off instead. Not a clean take. Knight moves. So I'll back off instead. Clean take. Knight moves. All right. Consider this carefully. Don't make any rash decisions. All right. Consider this carefully. Don't make any rash decisions. All right. Consider this carefully. Don't make any rash decisions. Castle. Just in case. Castle. Just in case. Castle. Okay. That is indeed problematic. Okay. It's on the left there now. No way my bishop can get through anything. Okay. So, no way my bishop can get through anything. Think about this carefully, Ricky. Think about this carefully, Ricky. Think about this carefully, Ricky. Supposedly free pawn. Supposedly free pawn. Supposedly free pawn. And then probably next move, I'll just focus on making my line on the left a little bit more open. And then probably next move, okay, I'll just focus on making my line on the left a little bit more open. And then probably next move, okay, I'll just focus on making my line on the left a little bit more open. And probably next move, okay. Okay, so knight can't move out of there. Good evening, Beheaded. Welcome to a very chill chess stream, wherein the bone man becomes bone dust. Good evening, Beheaded. Welcome to a very chill currently facing off against Ryan, Proto Man 0 up there. If you feel like, if you got a chess.com account, the name's right down here, Ricky. If you feel like, that's more like it. Thank you very much. The name's right down here, Ricky. If you feel like, that's more like it. Thank you very much. The name's right down here, Ricky. That's more like it. Thank you very much. The name's right down. Oh. That's, but not a big one. That's, but not a big one. They are fun and but not a big one. Although I think I've only handled like rodeos. I've never really handled like proper whips. They seem very terrifying and very loud. Rodeos, I've never really handled like proper whips. I see that. Very loud. I'm not happy about it. It would be equal trade. I see that. I'm just gonna keep him there. It would be equal trade. See that? I'm just gonna keep him there. It would be equal trade. See that? Okay. I'm just gonna keep. Not yet. Not yet. Don't move him just yet. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Don't move him just yet. Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Don't move him just yet. No, not the knight yet. Okay, think about your viable moves here now. Don't think about chances and options. Think about freeing up everybody. Think about your viable moves here. Which so far I have done. Think about chances and options. Think about freeing up everybody. Think about your viable moves here. Somewhat I have done correctly. Chances and options. Think about freeing up everybody. Somewhat I have done correctly. There we go. I think I can take this safely. Just made an account. Excellent. You'll find me on there, Ricky T Bones, capital R, capital T, capital B. If you want in, I'll send me a friend request, and then I will challenge you right after Ryan here. If you want in, I wouldn't say that. I've had my bony ass handed to me several times already. I wouldn't say that. I've had my bony ass handed to me several times already. Yeah, absolutely. You do see my name down here? All you have to do is log into chess.com, friend me, and then I will get to you right after beheaded. There is a bit of a queue now. Friend me, and then I will get to you. Hey, Crafty, what's going on? I am fighting for my life here. Hey, Crafty, what's going on? As you wish, as you wish. This stream will be going on for a little bit longer, so if I don't get to anybody, it's no trouble. As you wish. I don't know if there'll be another chess stream after this, but it has been an interesting time. I don't know if there'll be another chess stream after this, but it has been an interesting time. Now, I don't know if there'll be another chess stream after this, but how do I deal with all of this? It has been an interesting now. Protected, 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 protected. Protected, 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 protected. It's not an equal trade. Screwed on my sleep schedule because I don't have a filled schedule. It's not an equal trade. I feel that. Okay. Screwed on my sleep schedule because I don't have a filled schedule. I feel that. Okay. Screwed on my sleep schedule because I don't have a filled schedule. All right. This is suboptimal. Ah, no, 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 no. This is suboptimal. I see the problem here. I see a very big problem here. I see the problem here. I have so much to think about and not enough time to do so. I see the problem here. I have so much to think about and not enough time to do so. So instead, I will do that. I have so much to think about and not enough time to do so. So instead, I will do that. Because I am on the back pedal here. I am on the back. I hope you get some decent sleep, Crafty. Or, I mean, summer break is here, so you don't have much to worry about. You can definitely focus on just keeping up with employment if you got it, and focusing on keeping yourself well. Keeping up with employment if you got it. Okay, I see the problematic bait there. Okay, I see the problematic bait there. Thank you. I'll get to it when I get to it. Oof. Yeah, this is all kinds of awful. I'll get to it when I get to it. Oof. Yeah, this is all kinds of awful. Just move there. Just move there. Okay. Okay. Phew. This is risky, but is it the risk I want to take? I don't really have the time to think about it, do I? This is risky. At least I can break that line. I don't really have the time to think about it, do I? This is risky. At least I can break that line. I don't really have the time to think about it, do I? At least I can break that line. Stop overthinking it. Just think about your next move. Stop overthinking it. Just think about your next move. Worry about yourself. You don't have all the time in the world, but you are a thinking man. A thinking dead man. You don't have all the time in the world. Which, you know, if you're a dead man, then you're okay with losing. You already lost a life now, didn't you? Thinking dead man. Which, oh dear, now what? Now what? Oh dear, now what? Now what? Whatever big brain thing Ryan thinks I have, I assure you there's nothing in there. Just a marble rolling around. Whatever big brain thing Ryan thinks I have, I assure you there's nothing in there. Just a marble rolling around. As for my next move, I'm not quite sure what to do. As for my next move, I'm not quite sure what to do. As for my next move, I'm not quite sure what to do. I'm assuming you're just winging it? Mostly, I'm thinking maybe one step ahead at the very least. I'm assuming you're just because my lack of strategy and ideals here is really not helping. My lack of strategy didn't take the bait. Good. Good. Sort of. Take the bait. Good. Good. That's an easy fix, but at least it's double threat. That's an easy triple threat, actually. Dear God. But at least it's double threat. That's triple threat, actually. Dear God. The rook, the queen, and the rook has him in check, the pawn has him in check, and the queen is protecting the pawn. Queen and the rook has him in check. It's quite a terrifying response. And the queen is protecting the pawn. But I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to finish it off. But I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to finish it off. Thank goodness I saved my bishop for now. And yeah. And that's check, unfortunately. For now. Yeah. And that's check, unfortunately. Is that sacrificing a pawn for nothing? No, it's delaying the inevitable. And that's check, unfortunately. Is that sacrificing a pawn for nothing? No, it's delaying the inevitable. And that's check, unfortunately. Is that sacrificing a pawn for nothing? No, it's delaying the inevitable. Yeah, it is. I won't sacrifice a piece if I don't have to. Yeah, it is. But that king is effectively trapped until I take care of that bishop. I won't sacrifice a piece if I don't have to. Yeah, it is. But that king is effectively trapped until I take care of that. So now the question becomes, how do I get out of this situation? So now the question becomes, how do I get out of this situation? So now the question becomes, well, the answers in my head right now are as follows. Well, okay. Answers in my head I could right move a pawn, threaten the bishop, but that really doesn't solve much. Okay. Answers in my head I see what he's doing. Threaten the bishop, but that really doesn't solve much. Okay. I see what he's doing. So let's be cheeky about it. So let's be. There's only one way he can move. And that's fine by me. That's keeping me alive for now. He can move, and that's fine by me. That's keeping me. It's a weird kind of ensnarement I've got Ryan in, and I can't say it's going well for either of us. There's a lot of pieces on the board and not a lot of time to deal with it. Excellent, excellent. There's a lot of pieces on the board and not a lot of time to deal with it. Excellent, excellent. There's a lot of pieces on the board and not a lot of time to deal with it. Excellent, excellent. Wait. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No, that's not gonna work either. Wait. Yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'll just try to take that instead. Wait. Yeah. Hold on, hold on. I'll just try. I had to think about my captures for a second there. You know me. From the dad joke, it's my name. I had to think about my captures for a second there. Okay. You know me. From the dad joke, it's my name. Got it. I see. Okay. You know me. From the dad joke, got it. I see. All right, I have to play speed chess now because I have wasted so much time. I see. All right, I have to play speed chess now because I have wasted so much time. I see. All right, I have to play speed chess now because I have wasted so much time. I have to take this. Yep. I have to take this. Okay. And I am effectively trapped. Yeah, that's a rook. Kill. And I am effectively trapped. Yeah, that's a rook. Kill. And I am effectively trapped. Yeah, that's a rook. Yep, there it is. Yep, there it is. I will try to defend my king, but I don't have enough time to finish this. Yep, there it is. I will try to defend my king, but I don't have enough time to finish this. Didn't take the bait. Impressive. Queen. Didn't take the bait. Impressive. There's not much I can do with the time I've given. Well done, Ryan. You win. There's not much I can do with the time I've given. Well done, Ryan. You win. There's not much I can do with the time I've given. 537. That's better than the Orion twins. All right, so next up, was it beheaded? Let me see. Just made a count. All right, so yeah, so it's beheaded up next. Let me see. Thank you very much for playing, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, good game indeed. Thank you very much for playing, Ryan. Okay, let me check. Yeah, good game indeed. Let's see. Thank you very much for playing, Ryan. Okay, let me check. There we are. Yeah. Croissant indeed. Very nice, and I'm assuming Science-a-Lotl is Kyle, seeing as that's recent. And I'm assuming Science-a-Lotl is... Ah, if only. Okay. Social... Ah, if only. Where is... Social... That's strange. Why isn't it showing me everybody? Let me try refreshing it and see what happens. There we go. That's strange. Why isn't it showing me everybody? Challenge sent. Try refreshing it and see what happens. There we go. I'll be fighting Kyle right after this. Challenge sent. There we go. I'll be fighting Kyle right after this. All right. Here goes nothing. Loss number 9 for, what is it? No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 6 for Ricky. Right. Here goes nothing. At least I'm saying I'm living up to the title of the stream. What do you mean you're 1200? Here goes nothing. At least I'm saying all right. What do you mean you're 1200? At least I'm saying all right. Okay. I can at least restrict your movements somewhat. And my own, for that matter. I'm a fool. And my own, for that matter. I'm a fool. And my own, for that matter. I'm a fool. Okay. I'll take that. Not with my king, though. Not with my knight, though. I'll take that. Not with my king, though. Not with my knight. That was a better trade-up, at the very least. And the queen is about to go for my throat, so... And the queen is about to go for my throat. Okay, that advantage is gone. And the queen is about to go for my throat. Okay, that advantage is gone. Okay, that advantage is gone. Now, think about this carefully. Yeah, that advantage is gone. I need to think carefully here. Yeah, that advantage is gone. I need to think carefully here. Yeah, that advantage is gone. Let's just do a little bit of threatening so I can get my king in a castle. Let's just do a little bit of threatening so I can get my king in a castle. Welcome back, Dahlia. We're on loss, potentially number 5. Welcome back, Dahlia. We're on loss, I think. Potentially number 5. I don't know. I'd have to double check. Welcome back. That's perfectly fine. We're on loss, I think. I don't know. I'd have to double check. Is this the Ricky Gets Humbled stream? No, I knew I was bad at chess. This is the Watch Ricky Get Pummeled stream. The Schadenfreude stream. Which I feel like is every stream, but regardless. Is this the Ricky Gets Humbled stream? No, I knew I was bad at chess. This is the Watch Ricky Get Pummeled stream. There are ways he can go. Which I feel like is good protection with your knights. Regardless. I'll see what happens. But right now, I don't really have a strategy to get in there. That's also ruining a castle, by the way. Oh, that's about to take my bishop. That's unfortunate. I don't really have a strategy to get in there. And then I will move over here. Yes. Look at the full map. Ah, wait. Oh, let me think about that one again. It's not a good trade, but at least it puts him in defense. Ah, wait. Let me think about that one again. And no bishops to kill me. That's good. It's not a good trade, but at least it puts him in defense. Pawn is still being protected by the knight, so there's not much point to doing that. Oh no. It begins. Oh, it begins. Pawn is still being protected by the knight, so there's not much point to doing that. Oh no. It begins. Okay. Oh, it begins. How do I want to deal with this? Yeah. Turtle? The queen is mine, thank God. Whew. How do I want to deal with this? Yeah. Turtle? Okay, and now we're back at neutral. Where do we go from here? Queen is mine, thank God. Whew. Into a potential mess, apparently. Okay, and now we're back at neutral. Where do we go from here? Queen is mine, thank God. That's still not checkmate. Into a potential mess, apparently. Okay, and now we're back at neutral. I'm surviving. For now. But I need to think. Checkmate. Yeah, I'm ahead for once. It's surprising, I know. Let me think this one through. I'm surviving. For now. What's the best way to finish this off? But I need to think. Checkmate. Yeah, I'm ahead for once. It's surprising, I know. Let me think. That pawn is free. I'm surviving. For now. What's the best way to finish this off? So I should take it. Alternatively, his king is right there, and so is my queen. That pawn is free. But what could I do aside from move him to the left a bit? I'll take that for now. Should take it. Alternatively, his king is right there, and so is he moves him anyway. That pawn is free. But what could I do aside from move him to the left a bit? I'll take that for now. Shift again. He moves him anyway. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. He's not out of the woods just yet. Shift again. He moves him anyway. Is that safe move? Yes. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. He's not out of the woods just yet. Okay. Knight captures. That's safe move. Yes. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. Okay. Not out of the woods just yet. Okay. And now we don't fumble the bag. Knight hopefully. Captures. That's safe move. Yes. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous, actually. Okay. Okay. And now we don't fumble the bag. Hopefully. Okay. Why? His rooks are now in play. I'll take it with a knight instead of my queen. Why? That's check, surprisingly. I actually didn't expect that. Which is now a problem because my king is right there. I'll take it with a knight instead of my queen. He is more than welcome to go on the offensive. That's check, surprisingly. I actually didn't expect that. Which is now a problem because my king is right there. But he's safe. He's safe for now. He is more than welcome to go on the offensive. I need to worry about those rooks and the few pawns that remain. Which is now a problem because my king is right there. So I'll... But he's safe. Set up over here. He is more than welcome to go on the offensive. Here it comes. I need to worry about those rooks. And this is really bad for a couple of reasons. So but I think I have the advantage here. Over here. Yep. Here it comes. This is really bad for a couple of reasons. There's not much else, but I think I have the advantage here. In the bag right now. Yep. Here it comes. If I can just hold on to my pieces, I'll be fine. There's not much else, but I think. And I also have to worry about it ending in a stalemate. If I can just hold on to my pieces, I'll be fine. There's not much else, but I think. And I also have to worry about it ending in a stalemate. I'll take this. If I can just hold on to my pieces, I'm okay with losing my knight here. I'll take this. The question is, how do I get what the strategy I want done? I'll take this. The question is, how do I get what the strategy I want? I think I have it. but I need to be quick about it. Question is, how do I get what the strategy? I think I have it, but I need to be quick about it. I think we have our first win. Huh. It's the one move I do know is rolling rooks with a queen modification. I think we have our first win. As just said, I suck. Finally, a worthy opponent. The one move I do know is rolling rooks with a queen modification. Good game. I think we good. Our first win. Yeah. Yeah, we both. Finally, we both learned a lot that game. Can't believe I actually won one. I will forever hold that close to my chest as I continue to get pummeled. Moving on. Whew. Thank you for the game. Thank you for the game, Beheaded. Fuck it, we fall. Okay. I just have to double check. Kayak Solotl. You are Kyle 112 1 1 2 3 12. Is that correct? All right, you're my next challenge, and then it's gonna loop back to Wonton unless I have another challenger. I do see a Jerry chess player, and I don't know who that is. So if you're in the chat, you're gonna have to speak up first. All right, 10 minutes. Here goes nothing. Ah, you're Jerry. Gotcha. All right, I'll go ahead and add you right after this. Best of luck. Okay, immediately threaten. Counter with a knight of my own. Deciding not to do that. Okay. Immediate protection on the king. All right. How do I want to do this next bit? Control the center. They always tell me, control the center. In a game all about thinking, grilling and embracing my inner slayer, man. True, true, yeah. Okay, a lot of threat, not gonna lie. An interesting problem I've got here. Bonnet. Remember, no backseating. Really trash the chest. Yeah, me too. Me too. Oh no, not you, Kayak Solotl. Just saying. Oh wait, E5 and D5. I think you were just calling out my moves. Yeah. Okay. Nope. Sorry. You're good. You're good, Crafty. You're good, Kai. Don't worry. How do you backseat a board game? You can call out moves on chess just using using knight D5, etc., etc. So I am gonna say that's no good. That's no good. So I will just move a knight and see what you do. That was probably the wrong move. I'm gonna be real. Actually, wait, no, that pawn's still okay. Okay. How do I feel? Do I feel like I need a castle? For safety, yes. Everything's a little gummed up, but don't worry, we'll get this show on the road at some point. Ah. Take it with knights. You'll take that knight with your knight, and then I'll trade with my bishop if that's the way you want to play it. Ooh, okay. Mighty rude of you, sailor. But respect. Okay, that pawn is in threat. So double threat, and now this is not a game you can win, I think. Okay. God, I'm scared. That's decent. That's good enough for me. Okay. Castle now? Thank goodness. Okay. So the problem with this move now is that... Oh, I could lose my queen if I don't do something about him, so I have to lose a pawn. And that's perfectly fine. That's a decent trade. So now I just have to get my rook out of dodge, and I'm a-okay for now. Pawn, all right. Removing some defenses is a valid strategy. Counterpoint. Whew, okay, this is bad. This is really bad, actually. What to do? What to do? What to do? My favorite line from Poker Night at the Inventory. Can't bash straight into the enemy. Threat. Yeah, it's an old game by Telltale Games, the now defunct Telltale Games. Basically, it was a poker sim, but with video game characters. Very, very, very good writing. What was it? It was the heavy, strong bad from the old webtoons, not webtoons, the website animations, Homestar Runner, and one of the guys from Penny Arcade's webcomic. Strip poker version on itch.io. Oh dear God. I don't want anything to do with that, that's for sure. Okay. So that's bait. Interesting idea. It's not going to pay off, though. It's just a way to remove a pawn from existence. Are we allowed to rematch? Yeah, there's a queue I have going on in my head. Wonton would be up next, and then... who was it? It was... Morphe. And then Sean. Or Scene. I should probably write it down. Wonton, because it is getting rather late. A lot of people in line, not a lot of time to play them all. Okay. Ooh, what's protecting that? Nothing. If there is time, I'd like to rematch you, of course. Of course. Let's see. We might go a little longer. My voice isn't giving out like usual. I'll say check. Is that a good trade? Not really. That's an equal trade, but not a good trade. Dare I, though? I don't. The more options I have, the better, I think. I think. Try and make her match quick? Well, that's a nice way of saying you're gonna gut me the second you get in. Okay. Okay. Check again, but there's not much to be done about it. Not much, but a bit. Okay, there you go, there you go. I think I have that rook. Because he's forced to move his king. So it was Wonton, Morphe, Sean, and then... Okay. Ooh, boy. Oh, right, and then Crafty's after this, actually. We'll see how long we go. We'll see. Let's see. That's less of a threat, but is the move I want to make. I've only got 2 minutes, so I've got to play speed chess now. Let's clean up the board. Okay. That's bait. I could have taken it with the pawn, but we'll see if he moves it again. No. All right. I'll just get rid of it at the very least. Now the major problem becomes... I have a bunch of pawns that are about to go try to get themselves kinged. So I might have to use the knight. That rook is protected by the bishop. Okay. Rook's in motion. How do I win this in 1 minute? That's not going to win. But I only have 30 seconds to clean this up. I think I have it. Thank God. I almost got timed out there. That can't be my bread and butter. It's an easy one to do, but it's not a great idea. Good game. Good game. Good game. Very nicely done. Okay, so that means our last match of the night will be Crafty. Unfortunately, I was not able to get to everybody. Let's see. Let me see. Jerry, chess player. There you are. Yeah. We're not going to be able to wrap around one more time, so it'll be one last match with Crafty, and then we will call it a night, because I am getting hungry, and I'm very exhausted from all the adrenaline pumping through me. Thank you very much all for coming out and playing with the random skeleton on the internet. How well did you do out of 10? I would say I'm not the person to ask. I think you had a lot of good moves. I was honestly, the last match was a blur to me. I was so panicked. But I'm not the person to ask. I'm not a very good chess player. So I think... Let me see what the AI says. I hope it's a good rating. Good luck, Crafty. And thanks for muting.
A slow start to the game may have held you back.
Crafty
Let's
Scrafty,
review so you
longtime
can be
viewer of the
prepared
channel,
next
is now
time.
going to be going up against Ricky T. Bones. Ooh, boy. With every fight, I'm nervous. Especially looking at that ELO rating. Oh dear. Well, alright then. Let's open up my options. Okay. Threat with a knight. 5 excellent moves. Okay. Read it to yourself.
Checkmate and the game is
If you
over.
feel like giving us a synopsis, that's mighty alright, but please don't post the entire thing in chat. Thank you kindly. Good defense, good defense. I blocked my queen, I blocked my queen. Like an idiot. It's not an option anymore.
Defending
Okay,
their
that
hanging
knight
pawn.
is effectively pinned.
Checkmate and the game is over.
What I'll do is I'll focus on, at the very least, castling. Let me see if I can do this speedily. I'm not sure, though. Okay.
A slow start to
Nice
the
and
game may have held
simple.
you back. Let's review so you can be prepared next time.
What do I want to do next is the question. Probably try to take more of center with another pawn. And then at least that way I don't have to worry about the threat. That could be an interesting Pac-Man move, where I just send one pawn up the right. I don't think Crafty would let me, though. Obviously, that knight's got that one dead to rights, and that'd just be a dead-on trade. Unless... okay, for once I have the time advantage, that's rare. Woohoo! We're gonna have a bloodbath up here, it seems, for the center. Me likey. To war. That one pawn in D4, that poor pawn has like 5 different weapons pointed right at it. Rook is currently trapped. This knight is unfortunately trapped to the outside. And my queen is currently trapped in this barrier. Except for that. And that's protecting all by the pawns. Okay. It's not a bad idea. Except that I just uncastled everything. Okay, bishop is in danger. It's a potential trade. I'm kind of okay with that because that'll let my rook out. If Crafty takes the bait, which I highly doubt Crafty will. Oof. You know, for a musician, I'm not really striking a rhythm with these strategic moves now, am I? Okay. Well, they're deadlocked, so... Which one of us is going to pull the trigger on this? Queen couldn't move that way. Queen couldn't move that way. It's an interesting idea. It's not going to work, though. There's a big old gap on the right side, and that has me really worried. Take that pawn? If it's free real estate, is it worth it? Is there a better move I could do? Not really. I could increase the threat on this wall here. For now, I'll threaten his knight. Huh, I see something potentially funny I could do. Ah, no, wait, it wouldn't work. Yeah, I know why that wouldn't work. Okay, never mind. It's because his knight's in the way. Okay. I'm starting to think with portals now. I'm starting to think with pieces now. Oof, that's rough. That's bait? Question mark? And I guess I didn't fall for it. So now what? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I have a really stupid idea, but it's going to require a lot of turns to do. So we'll see if I get to do it. It's going to take at least 2 more turns. But if there's something I'm not seeing on Crafty's side, then I might be boned.
verifying it, but there's really no reason. It's just like a mind thing. There's no physical reason. Like, I believe him that he thinks that.